Let's take you out on the ice with Hall of Fame angler Dave Genz as he shows you how to use your FL-8SE to catch more fish.
Hi, I'm Dave Genz. We're going to have a great day on the ice today. Catch a few fish and teach you how to use your new Vexilar. This is the Vexilar FL-8SE. It is the best three-color flasher technology in the world today. It can revolutionize the way you catch fish through the ice. Let me show you how it works. Well, the most important thing with your Vexilar is the transducer. You must get that to shoot straight down the hole. The major power for all electronics is in the center of this cone angle. Back in the old days, we used to have a leveling bubble we'd put on the top. Now, Vexilar has the patented ice deucer, has a float assembly on here that suspends this in the hole. Has a little stopper on it to stop the float, and you want to set it to the thickness of the bottom of the ice. Another thing that really can help you out is to clean the bottom of the transducer before you put it in the hole. Remove any grit or residue that could be left on it from the last time you used it. Just rub it on your pants or in the palm of your hand. So when you first put this into the water, you'll have a lot of clutter, a lot of surface clutter on it, ice clutter from the thickness of the ice. So that's why you need to set the transducer just below the bottom of the ice. So you just set this into the water, the stopper stops it, and there it is, ready to go ice fishing. Now that we have the transducer in the water, we'll show you how to set the range setting. First we'll just turn the unit on to the white side to 20-foot scale. Now the Vexilar has 520 lines of resolution, so we're trying to find the best use of the dial where you get the most. So on the white side we have 1, the 20-foot scale, 2, the 40-foot scale, 4, the 80-foot scale. Or on the yellow side, the inside of the dial, we have the 30-foot scale, the 60-foot scale, and the 120-foot scale. So what we're looking for is when we can use the most of the dial so we get the clearest picture. In this case, we have about 17 feet of water with a nice fish there just up off the bottom. Let's see, I've fished down there. I'm kind of excited. Which rod am I going to use to catch that one? Ah, here it is. Here, I think I'm going to use the Genz bug on a good quality rod. Notice there's no bobber on my line. This is the Berkeley's lightning rod, the Dave Genz series. They took my custom-built rods and they made them so everyone could buy them right now. And I got the hook I chose is a Genz bug. It's got a big surface to it, so it shows up well on your flasher. You know, if you use a long, skinny bait and you put it in the water, the signal tends to go by it, and you don't see it nearly as well. This is a flasher-friendly bait from Lindy. Or System Tackle is the other company. That name is on the packaging. You notice I'm putting on 3-4 of these colored larvae here. So we're going to put this down there. So now we got a nice bait that'll show up well on your depth finder. So your Vexilar can see this because it's going straight down. If you use a gliding bait that glides off to the side, something that can get out of the cone angle. Remember, you just have a cone angle that goes down. You got to keep your bait inside of that cone angle if you want to see it. Okay, now I'm going to lower my jig down and set my gain to whatever I need to see my jig. So as I lower it down, well, here my jig is already. See it going down there at about 5 feet? I've got the gain set right on 0. But if I was fishing in shallow water or in the weeds, that would be too much gain. It would have a lot of clutter on it like this. So what Vexilar has is an S cable. Because it's the most sensitive flasher on the market, we need to reduce the power sometimes. So this S cable goes right into your transducer line and reduces the power by about 40%. It's available from your dealer or online from Vexilar. But here, we're able to just see the jig going down with the gain right on 0. We're lowering it down. See the jig going down right here? It's at 10 feet. You know, it's getting down there. Here's some fish down by the bottom there. We're going to stop it just above these fish, jiggle it a little bit, see if we get one to come up and chase it. Okay, you see that one coming up there. They're down there. Okay, here one comes. I'll raise it up a little higher so I can get them to chase it. You know, this is exciting already when you know that fish is down there. The anticipation, you know, the heart gets pumping. You just want to catch that fish. That's the exciting thing about using your Vexilar instead of the old bobber methods that we did years ago. I kind of kept it away from him as long as I could. Now we just got to catch him. Oh, and there I got him. Oh, you see how much fun this could be? You know that fish is down there ahead of time, and how much more productive it could be. It's best to get the transducer out of the water. And what did I catch here but a little smallmouth bass? You know, I didn't know what it was, but I knew there was a fish down there. Interference can be a problem when ice fishing. It occurs when two sonars are too close together, like the two sonars in the same fish house, or in this case, in the same hole. It comes in many different forms, as flashes around the dial, spikes around the dial, or sometimes just a phantom signal that looks like a fish. With the Vexilar's patented rejection system, you can remove the problem by simply turning the switch on and off, by pushing in and out the gain switch. When the red light is on, it shows that it is on. Then it's a 10-position switch, and you hit it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You simply find the position that has the least amount of interference. It also can be reduced by turning the gain down to its lowest mark. You only need to use the interference reduction on one unit, and you can remove the clutter from both units, and you can fish side by side. Well, we got to open up a few more holes. This is kind of a community spot, and that's what's really nice about this StrikeMaster auger, this laser mag. It opens up old holes really well. So we'll start this thing up here, and we'll go around, we'll open up some of these old holes. There we go. You know, when there's and it also cuts new holes. You'll see how thick this ice is. So from opening old holes to drilling new holes, the StrikeMaster Laser Mag is my pick because it's fast, light, and easy. Well, I'm out here just, you know, looking around for some fish and looking for active fish. You know, sometimes when you fish in a hole a while, they get to be sniffers. They swim up to it and they don't want to bite. I don't want to fish for them. I want to fish for biters. So I'm looking around till I see some fish that are up off the bottom. You know, we got a lot of holes opened up here today. And yep, here's some fish in this hole. So this is the one I want to fish in. Sometimes they just can't sink fast enough. Okay, see that? Here he comes, right up to it, right up to it. Oh, I got him. Oh, see, that's what mobility can do for you. Instead of sitting over there all day waiting for them fish, I come over here and caught me a nice crappie. And look at that, he just ate that jig. Now over there we couldn't make him bite. Here was a fresh fish. Let's get that jig back down there again. See, there it goes. Here's some more of them fish. Probably another one of them nice crappies. Look at that, here he comes up to it already. Oh, this is exciting. Come on, take it, take it. Oh, I got him. Oh, man. I could do this all day. And I plan on it. Oh, another one of them nice crappies. You know, keep a few for dinner, get that transducer back down the hole again. You know, sometimes it's about speed too. You know, you get that school down there, you got to get up and down on them as quick as you can. Until they're not there anymore, and then you just walk off to another hole and we can do it again. Look at them showing up there. You know, when you see a lot of fish like that, you know they're going to bite too. There he is. Oh, man, get this out of the way. A lot of things going on here at one time, but pretty exciting. Oh, this is a beauty here. And just get him to come up the hole. Oh, look at that one. You know, I like to a lot of times throw them bigger ones back and keep the smaller ones. So, you know, this one is probably a 13-inch fish. I'm gonna let him go. Maybe when I catch him next year, he'll be 14 inches. You know, I got to get some new bait on. No, it's really an important part. You just can't keep throwing that old bait back down there. You need that fresh scent if you want to keep them biting. So we'll stick a couple more on there real quick. Get them going back down the hole. And see if any more show up. Okay, there's one showed up right way up off the bottom again. That's definitely one of them crappies. Oh, I missed him. Come on, you gonna bite again? Nope, you give me my chance and I didn't get him. I'll drop down a little bit more and try for a different one. Here comes one up off the bottom. See him coming up off the bottom? Oh, there I got him. Oh, there's just lots of fish down there. And see, it's made just that other hole, just, 20 feet away. We couldn't catch any fish. And there's all kinds of them in this hole. This one feels even bigger. Oh, look at this one. I can't get a hold of him. He won't open his mouth. I'll just have to grab him. Another one of them smallmouth bass. Big, I can't even get a hold of him. Come on. Boy, these bass are tough. There we go. Get that jig out of him. Gee, that's got to be, 2.5 pounds. Nice fish. Here we're fishing in the middle of the day. It's almost noon. The best fishing often occurs in the morning and the evening, sunrise and sunset. But at sunset, the zooplankton that is the major food for these panfish in the wintertime rise up off the bottom. They show up on your Vexilar as green lines. Your interference rejection will not remove them. They're just down there. There's something in the water. Your Vexilar is so sensitive that it picks up these little, almost microscopic things in the water. So you have to learn to fish around them green lines. You turn the gain down as low as you can and still see your jig. And if a fish comes in that's a catchable fish, it'll show up as a red or orange band on your, so you'll know it's a fish. But so just remember that when you're fishing at sundown, that if these green lines show up, you just have to learn to fish around them, and you'll still catch fish, and you'll know when the fish are down there. Well, I can't get these fish to go. I'm just going to move. It's all about mobility. That's what the system is all about. I'm just going to pack up and go check out a few more holes over here. Get this down in this hole. What do I see? By golly, there's some down here. This is what I'm looking for. You see these fish there up off the bottom? Them are active fish. They're not sniffers. They should be biters. When I get my line down there, here's my jig going down right there. When I get down close to them fish by the bottom, they should start moving right up to it. I'm jigging that a little bit. Well, they're down there working on it. Got to work them, try to pick them up, try to draw them up. I can just keep it kind of bouncing there right in front of them. Well, I'm going to drop it down below them then. Drop it all the way to the bottom. Know where the bottom is, kind of pound it in the bottom a little bit, start bringing it up real slow. And they just can't resist that. Oh, there he is. He couldn't resist that, going down to the bottom. Another trick you can always try is tapping that thing on the bottom and bringing it up. The real key to being successful is experimenting and not getting stuck in a rut and doing exactly the same thing all day. Ooh, broke me off. I can't believe it. Oh, that was a nice fish. I don't know what it was, but got my jig, so I guess I'd go tie on a new Genz bug and try again. Well, we just had a great day of ice fishing. Came out to one of my old spots and drilled out some of the holes. Spent some time looking on the Vexilar until we located the fish. They sure weren't hard to catch once we found them. When the fish moved from there, we looked around until we found them again. What my Vexilar allowed me to do, to spend my time catching and not fishing. Well, let's review a few things about your FL-8SE. Take care of your transducer. Don't bang it around or drag it across the ice. Your battery, keep it fully charged when not in use. Your charger's an indicating light that lets you know when it's fully charged. I've had friends that have had these for almost 15 years and have had no problems. I've said it once and I'll say it again. I won't go fishing without my Vexilar. I'm Dave Genz and we'll see you on the ice.